We're starting a brand new series here on the channel. It's time to renovate our kitchen and take this 90s golden oak kitchen and update it to a more, update it. We're going to make it a more vintage aesthetic and take it to hopefully a little bit more functional and repaired aesthetic as well. So there's a cabinet around the dishwasher that needs to be built, obviously, and there's countertops that need to be replaced. Also, we need to change the color, and I want to switch out some of this narrow cabinetry with open shelving, something that will fit our needs a little bit better, and also add in an actual pantry space that fits both our pantry items and hopefully some of our smaller appliances, and repair a hole in the bottom of the sink cabinet. As if renovation isn't enough of a challenge, I have decided to add a challenge element to this. So what we're going to be doing is funding our budget for this kitchen in, we'll call it a more creative way. So I enjoy flipping furniture. I've shown some furniture flips here on the channel. I thought it would be a great idea if I try to find some pieces of furniture to flip and then use the profit from that to fund this kitchen renovation. I'm also allowed, in the parameters of this challenge, I'm also allowed to sell personal items or any of our household items that we are no longer using and we're looking to clear out, and use the money from that as well. So I need to make sure that I'm never out of assets, if you will, and out of funds at the same time. I also need to be very strategic with the planning of the renovation to make sure that I can keep making progress, even if I'm not selling anything as quickly as I'd like to. So it should be interesting. We'll see how this goes. But I did want to talk a little bit about where we are starting off here. So in the title I say renovating the kitchen with $66. The reason that we're starting with $66 is because I sold the nightstands that we were actually using. I sold them a couple months ago, and then I bought supplies to make new nightstands, and $66 is what was left over. So that's our starting point for the budget. I then spent $30 on shelf brackets for the open shelving, and that brought us down to $36. And then I sold, while filming this video, I sold another piece of furniture for $116. So our current balance is $152. So these are the numbers that we're working with right now. I also, while filming this video, found this haul of really good furniture on Facebook Marketplace, and the lady was just clearing it out for free, and she said, whoever comes first, I will give it to you. And we went and picked it up within a couple hours. And so now I have all these pieces of furniture that I need to check over, clean them up, see if any repairs need to be made or any upgrades need to be made before I sell them, and then stage them, list them, and hopefully move them out quickly so that we can boost our budget a little bit further. We aren't spending a ton of money in this episode, basically just the shelf brackets. I'm also allowed to use any supplies that I have on hand from past projects, which luckily enough, we've done quite a few projects, and I do have a little bit of a stash. It's definitely not going to cover the whole kitchen renovation, but we're just spending minimal amounts in this first episode. But in the coming episodes, I have some bigger ticket items like the sink and the countertop and the faucet. Pretty much all need to be replaced at the same time to make it work, because we are still using this kitchen while we're renovating, so I need to make sure that it's still in usable condition as much as possible. And those are a little bit pricier items. I will be looking at like open box stores or surplus stores to see if there's anything that fits what I'm looking for. But if there isn't anything that fits the direction that I want to go with the kitchen, then I will be buying new. We will be trying to do as little waste as possible in this kitchen renovation. So any parts and pieces of what exist in the kitchen that I can work into the new layout, new design, I will be reusing as much as possible, anything that's in good condition. So this is going to be a challenge creatively, a challenge because I've never actually done a kitchen renovation before. I've designed a ton of kitchens in my head and they would blow your mind at how beautiful they are, but I've never actually done this in real life. So there's a lot of challenges going on here, but I'm excited for it, a little bit terrified, a little bit apprehensive, but I think that we can make this look really great. I think that we can end up with a very functional, very beautiful kitchen and hopefully have some fun in the process.